My in-game name is Scripe. My in-game role is I'm the raid leader of Echo, and also the co-CEO of Echo at the same time on the business side. I started my journey in World of Warcraft very early in vanilla days as a child. But then after a long break, I came back with a lot more friends that I made IRL while not playing World of Warcraft and turned them into World of Warcraft players, created a guild called Rapid Eye Movement. And with that guild, we just kept progressing until World Rank 6. And then eventually we merged with Method. The biggest influence, the good influence was perhaps Rogerbrown from Method.
I'm Rogerbrown. I'm the co-GM and the co-CEO of Echo, and I've been playing World of Warcraft for over 17 years. The thing that I always found exciting in World of Warcraft was the bosses themselves and coming up with strategies, how to defeat the bosses in the best way possible, the most efficient, clever use of game mechanics, as we like to say. So when we formed Echo 2 years ago, there were a lot of difficulties. We definitely were inexperienced in running an organization.
The last year where we progressed for a month, that was really, really tough because we were actually before the tier close to a disband. And that was like, quite emo. I remember going on a fishing trip with my dad. I didn't know what to do. I was telling my dad as well, like, I don't know if I'm going to stop after this or something, because it's just, it was really hard to recruit players. And I got a phone call from one of our officers who has nowadays stopped and telling me that Noggy's guild disbanded and that we can recruit all of them. And I was super happy. By far the hardest moment was when we left Method and then built Echo. I was just on my PC all day. I couldn't see my wife that much. I'm pretty sure I was talking a lot more to Roger than to my wife.
We've put a lot of effort in improving the Race to World First events that we've done. Every time trying to raise the bar and bring the best content out there for the viewers.
Pressure, I handle it by honestly just enjoying it because to a degree it is like you do get these anxiety attacks before a race to World First, but at the same time I try to enjoy that part of the stress, and when race to World First gets closer, you're like, oh, there must be something I missed, and you look over it again and again, and there are things you missed and you will have to deal with them mid-progress sometimes. World of Warcraft has impacted my life in many, many ways. I think it is part of who I am at this point. What I studied, I started to use in World of Warcraft as well. My coding experience. I learned about project management. I learned about leading a group of people. I lived a whole life that was all about World of Warcraft, really.
So coming out of a win in Sanctum of Domination, we still had a lot to prove in Sepulcher. We didn't want it to be just a one-time thing. When we actually, after a grueling 18 days of progression, managed to get the W, the built-up emotions from all of those days just exploded.
We've made a big effort to doing a lot of charity events, and we're very honored to be partnering with Direct Relief. We want to do what we can to support that great cause.